Is this room a worthy escape? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you Escape Room, starring Taylor Russell, Logan Miller, and Deborah and Woll. First we'll tell you what the movie is about, and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. Escape Room follows the story of 6 strangers who find themselves in circumstances beyond their control and must use their wits to survive. Overall, this film surprised me. I expected it to be a cheap ripoff of Saw that played into the trend of escape room games, but it was a little bit more than that. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the premise. This film's premise is a fun idea that manages to keep some overdone tropes feeling fresh. This is in part due to the outstanding production and visuals, which create detailed and marvelous rooms that these characters venture through. And the charming cast elevate the film's story thanks to their dynamic and chemistry. However, the characters lack the depth needed to truly care about them, and instead, all we care about throughout the movie is not if they survive, but how they're gonna die. This plays into the story, which is very predictable and lacks any surprising moments. And unfortunately, the script had enough moments of inorganic dialogue that it had to be mentioned. The characters just seem to say a few things that don't feel like real human conversation. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. So a lot of people are pretty disappointed with this film's final act, as it sets up the potential for a possible sequel. With Zoe and Ben having escaped, they decide that it's in their best interest to track down the company behind the escape room and figure out what happened once and for all. But while escape rooms are addicting and many people end up going to more than one, could they actually take the same premise and keep it just as fresh? I have a feeling that the filmmakers may have a few ideas up their sleeves, but in the end, the novelty will quickly wear off. And the best scenes to me were any of the actual escape rooms, in particular, the winter cabin and the pool bar. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. Escape Room is a tense horror that brings a whole new meaning to these puzzle adventures. While the story is predictable, filled with suspect dialogue and underdeveloped characters, the charming cast, fun premise, and beautifully immersive visuals make for an adventure worth taking. This film manages to be more than what was expected, so I'm gonna give Escape Room a 6. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing Escape Room? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Fanatic 5 video, where we discuss the top Sandra Bullock roles. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.